Angel Reese, your girlfriend, she's back in the news.
My girlfriend.
Is she not? I thought like
My girlfriend. Did you say
I thought you like liked her or something.
liked her? Please, bro. You're on. People are gonna. What do you mean? Can you? When? How? When?
I thought you said like you liked like the small mustache she has.
Obviously, now I know you're definitely joking.
Yeah, I'm just.
I was entertaining that for a second, but yeah, I know you're
Really.
kidding.
No, I'm fucking around. She has
Yeah, after that statement, I was like, okay, yeah, he's definitely fucking
she
around.
has a small mustache.
Yeah, the picture you put up on the right, just this one. Yeah, there's
Nice 5 o'clock shadow.
leave her. It's okay. She's an alright young girl. Leave her alone. Don't, you know, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about her looks.
Oh, really?
I'm sure, right?
But she's a woman. Like you have to. Anyways.
I mean,
And
she's a woman, so we have to talk about looks. What are you saying?
Of course.
Not
Like,
necessarily.
that's 90% of our value to the world.
Yeah. How?
The only reason why Angel Reese
Anyway, that's not.
wait. The only reason why Angel Reese matters is because she's kind of attractive. Because like
No, seriously, she's marketable. It's obvious.
Exactly.
I mean, we're going to delve into it in a little bit, I'm sure. No, yeah, but I'm saying for this, I'm talking about for this particular. I said we didn't come here to talk about her looks.
Yeah, I know,
that's what I'm saying. I'm not. Come on.
The comments will fly out naturally because.
No, exactly. So let it be comments that comes off the back of discussions, but not necessarily that's.
Yeah.
So we're not. So whoever's not missing what the discussions about is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So she's talking about something. She says, okay, her main source of income may not be sufficient enough. The average salary of WNBA players is $150 per season, and some make as little as $56,000. As for NBA players, the average is around 10 million. Now, my main problem is that a lot of these newspapers, they try to sit down and say, oh, somebody makes 150, the other makes 10 million. It's like, as Serena Williams said, and we'll continue to repeat this, these are two different sports.
Different, yeah.
When a man plays a sport, it's different from when a woman plays that same sport.
And you know, just not to cut you off, bro, you know what's even more significant, the fact that came from Serena Williams.
And nobody wants to remember that. That's like irony here.
Yes, it came from Serena Williams of all people, who's like, we all know that Serena Williams probably has the fastest serve. I don't know, don't quote me or whatever, whoever.
She's the greatest female tennis player.
Of course, we all know that. So, and we know she's a strong lady, she's a strong woman.
Yeah.
So for her to even say that, if it was coming from anyone else,
exactly,
the Sharapovas or people like that, you would say, okay, well, excuse me, you could say, oh, you're quite girly anyway. So, but that's not to take anything away from Serena, because Serena is sexy.
They were talking about battle of the sexes. So Andy Murray said, let's play now, Serena Williams, let's play. Andy Murray was ranked like number 7 or number 8 at the time. Serena Williams was number 1. She said, no, sir, you're a man, I can't play you. That I cannot receive a pass from a man. She didn't say I cannot receive a pass from Andy Murray. She said I cannot receive a pass from a man. We've gone over this many times. Carsten Bragg, John McEnroe. We've done all that before. But it seems like we keep having to.
Just like you mentioned, John McEnroe, he really broke it down anyway. You know, so people could go on.
And it was Carsten Bragg. Like, just for the sake of this discussion, Carsten Bragg at the time was 700, right? So he got invited to play Venus and Serena, and he played them 1 set each. He beat Venus 6-1, beat Serena 6-0, and he told them after this back-to-back sets, he said, I played you guys at the level of someone who is 400.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ranked. He was ranked 400, but he said, in order to make the game accessible to you, I played you at the level of someone who is ranked 700. That's what he said. He was 400. I think it was 401. He had to lower his level to level 700 and play them at that level. And then he said, you cannot beat somebody. You cannot beat any man 800 and above. You can't. These are the 2 biggest players, female players in the world.
Of all time, possibly.
No, I'm even talking about at that time. At that time,
yeah, of course, yeah.
Their game. And he played them at level 700. It's like, no, you guys can't even beat someone who's 800. Like, it's not possible. So, Angel Reese is coming 30 years later to tell us that we're making 450K, the other people are making 10 million. Well, it's 2 different sports. So, see, yeah.
Let me just comment with this, Angel. The thing is, there's not even saying that's excusable or I would even consider the idea, right? But there's other players in the league that I don't know how to put it without sounding. There's other players in the league, okay, that it's even okay for them to say it. I'm not saying the idea is okay. They've done enough to even be able to say it. Let me put it that way.
Who's that? Like, what do you mean? I don't know.
No, there's what's the name? Raja Wilson. There's a couple. What I'm trying to say is, Angel Reese has to master some fundamentals in basketball before she can start talking.
Oh shit!
No. Seriously,
go in, bro. Go in.
Seriously, I'm not even. This is not far fetched. When we're done, whatever, you can do your Googles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Angel Reese's game is terrible.
Funny.
Seriously, like when you talk about her points per game average and all that stuff, let's not. I don't even like to delve into stats too much. I'm talking about because I came up from an era where you judge a game by what you're watching and what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But bro, I've seen this girl miss like 6 layups in a row.
Funny. You know what's funny? I'm not even joking. You know what's funny to me? Yeah. The fact that you actually watch her. That's the funny part.
No. Bro, somehow this. You see, with me, right?
Yeah.
That curiosity is always, apart from the fact that this things will come on your radar, then you've gone to, or really, I might see a stat and I'm like, no, that's not possible. Then I'll go and search for it and just to actually see it, the video or whatever, see clips. No, seriously, I'm not even joking. She needs to work on certain fundamentals, and that's not even me trying to diss her. This is coming from a good place. I'm telling you, as harsh as it might sound, her layup approach is terrible. Yeah. And you're so close to the rim and you miss by that much. No, come on. Seriously, it's ridiculous. I'm telling you. So that's why I'm saying there's some people that it's even okay for you to even maybe entertain. I don't even want to say entertaining, but I'm sure you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. You mean there are better players than she to speak about the issue?
Of course, a lot. There's tons of better players than she is. But when somebody's a certain way and they can be marketed, oh come on.
I'm even surprised because she said she came out and told us that she earns $74,000 a season, a year, something like this.
Yeah, I remember coming across it.
Yeah, and I'm seeing here the average is 150, so she may not even be the highest paid player in the league, which is surprising to me. Because I mean, after Caitlyn, she has to be the next most famous, right? So I'm surprised by that, but it shows the level of like sport with these people. Like I've never heard LeBron come out and say, "Oh yeah, I'm earning this amount of money. You know, I'm living well within my means, or below my means, or above my means." But that's what she was saying. She was saying, "I earn some $4,000 a year, and my rent costs $8,000 a month." She said that on IG Live. So the way I took that statement is, this is not a statement about equal pay for basketballers. Yeah. This is a statement about advertising herself. That look, I am in need of money. Give me money, and I will make things happen for you. That is the way I took it. Because if you look at young girls nowadays that go on TikTok, go on IG Live, they go out and talk about, oh, I can't afford food, I can't afford rent. Their DMs are open. That's the truth. I'm telling you, that's what is happening. That's why you see her.
Fact. Of course. You're not saying anything that's far-fetched, of course.
That's why you see her dressing like this, showing her breasts, showing her yansh.
Yeah.
She go on wild and out. She has to market herself somehow. To the point where even Shaquille O'Neal, her uncle, comes out and says, look, sister, if you want to make more money, wear those shorts that we are wearing that is showing your yansh. You will make money. Is he talking about improving her basketball? No. Because this girl, she's on cover. Look, any small thing, she'll show on that boob, she'll show her breast.
So I've seen more explicit ones.
No, I know. I mean, we're just trying to keep it friendly, but that is what she's doing. So, and for me, for every Angel Reese, there's like 200 other women who we don't even know, nor do we care. So this is what it says. It says the WNBA generates $60 million in annual revenue.
Yeah, come on. Of course, all these facts, yes.
I know, while the NBA generates $7.92 billion. It says this disparity, they called it a disparity.
But come on. How, with those numbers we just mentioned, how would you expect to be on the same pay grade as these guys?
No. Listen, they use the word disparity. How can you use a word like this to describe reality? You say disparity. Oh, the NBA should be making how much? The NBA has never made a profit. Since the WNBA has never made a profit.
Of course, WNBA has never made a profit.
It is the NBA that uses its money to fund the WNBA, and they lose money every year. The WNBA costs about 250 to 300 million to run. They only make 60 million. So they lose around 300 million every year, which the NBA has to cover for. So it is because of women that are helping you women to even survive, to even have a thing.
when when all these women come and talk about this rubbish, yeah, women don't come and watch those games.
Yeah, of course.
Women don't come and watch it. If you guys want to get paid more, tell women to come and that's what they really should be doing.
My bro, women have better things to do than to watch
Of
basketball
course
games.
they do. That's the whole point. Of course, it's not worth watching.
Who's going to sit down and
Don't
watch
women come and watch NBA? Women come. If you look at the crowd, there's loads of women come and watch the NBA. So why don't they turn up for the
The
NBA?
funny thing is that the women in the
Apart from that,
if the woman is hot or a celebrity, the performance increases. Did you notice that?
yes, apart from the fact that we know some of them come to market themselves anyway, the ones that get to see close supports and whatever.
Yeah, the CBA is coming.
But that aside, they still come to the games. So you people should talk to your friends and tell them to bring their friends or whatever you want to do. Market it that way. Put it on your social media and keep telling women to come and watch your game. Maybe they might pay you guys a little bit more.
Yeah,
that's just how I see it.
True, but you know, somebody made a distinction, and he said, I think he said female volleyball players make more money than like female basketball. Like if you look at in terms of if you just go by viewership, right? What he said was that people don't like seeing women in contact sports. So if you have a sport like volleyball where it's not a contact sport, where the women are not fighting each other, it does more and has more viewership than a basketball or even an MMA. Actually, female volleyball does better than female MMA, like comparatively. You know what I mean? So
I can see how because I guess women naturally are soft creatures anyway.
Yeah,
so
the guy really broke it down. He's like,
it makes sense, and they're not going to watch a contact sport when they can watch something like volleyball. And volleyball, because of this, maybe the part of the country or part of the world, should I say, that we're in. Volleyball was a big thing in some countries, Brazil, America.
Big.
It's huge. They do tours and they go on major tournaments.
This girl
big sponsorship deals as well.
Yes,
I know that already.
Yeah, Pearly thinks. She's been on the show before. Pearly got a scholarship to play volleyball in the United Kingdom. Like,
oh, for real?
So that is like how serious volleyball.
Yeah,
was very tough. Like 6'1", I think.
Yeah, good for her.
That's serious. So you have sports like tennis, female tennis. Yes, they bullied the men to start paying them equally, but at least they made some money.
I can watch it.
Yeah,
I watch tennis. Female tennis.
You watch it for the grunts. You watch Anna Kournikova. You watch Maria Sharapova.
Speak for yourself.
I'm not going to watch female tennis for technical play. Come on, when you have real tennis being played. Like I can't watch female tennis because of the technical appeal.
I watch female tennis.
No. I watch it for the grunts and the hot Russians. Like,
it would be for me though. Is that I obviously don't watch say I'm watching Wimbledon, for example.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the beginning rounds and.
Thank you. No one cares. These are nobodies.
I just join in the quarters or.
Nobody can name 5 female players like of the last 10 years. Nobody can name 5 like top 10 ranked female.
Maybe not.
We're in 2025.
Maybe not in that order.
We're in 2025. We're still mentioning Sharapova. The best we can do is like Raducanu. That's like the best we can do. You know what I mean? So, anyways, let's see what Angel Reese is saying.
Yeah, the CBA is coming up.
Are you hearing?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, the CBA is coming up. I can't wait.
Girl, y'all benefited from everything. Y'all youngins benefited.
Okay. Can I say something? Can I say another problem? Do you see the problem? Do you see the other problem?
I was gonna say something already, but go on.
The other problem is this ghetto. Ghetto thing. The ghetto thing, yes, it's cool and hip, but it only appeals to maybe 25% of the population. Look at how this woman is dressed, for example. She looks like a video vixen for a third rate.
You're speaking my mind because that's what I was gonna say. Just because you started talking, I didn't want to talk over you.
For a third rate up and coming Atlanta drill artist. Like that is what she looks like. And they don't understand that is part of the problem.
That's part of the problem because someone's tuning to watch this and seeing this and asking.
You're not appealing to the major audience. What is the major audience of America? The major audience is white people. No matter what you do, white people are still 70% of the population, let's say 60. So you need to have a broad appeal. Niggas don't pay for shit, they prefer to steal it. So if you're going to put on a show, you make it marketable so that the advertising companies can market things to people who are willing to buy things. So that's part of and they fail to understand this. Why don't you get some media training? Why don't you get some etiquette classes? Why don't you think about your brand and don't get.
There's so much wrong. There's so much wrong with this image already.
Look at
Yeah, but
her. Look at this
you literally
person.
you spoke my mind already.
I
As soon as you put the clip on, and I saw the thing is, I've seen this clip we're about to watch when she talks about finances and stuff. I'm sure this is the one, but I can't remember. You know, sometimes when you see the way things are presented to us, the way we consume some information, like it could be a short, it could be one of the shorts, it could be all these shorter clips. I didn't even see her in the initial. It just went straight to Angel Reese in the clip I saw.
Yeah.
But as soon as you play this now, there's so many things wrong with this. There's no point I keep hammering about it because you just literally hit every nail on the head. There's so much wrong with this picture already. So someone's clicked onto this and someone's wanting to watch this. As soon as he sees this, because I know for a fact, if I was scrolling on board on the internet and I wanted to watch something and I came across this, then even the way she sounds already, or to top it off,
the way she talks, it's so abrasive. And if you look at Angel on this show that she's doing, she still has a way of talking. Because when she was talking to Shaq about the kind of shorts she should be wearing, if you notice, like, black people now, they code switch a lot. The blacks, they code switch. They know the way they're supposed to talk. They know the correct way of speaking, but they change it. So Angel Reese is actually trying to code switch on her podcast. Somebody definitely told her that, look, don't talk so ghetto. Try to talk like a normal person. You know what I mean? But then you now invite this person who is now
from NIL.
What does that mean?
You're not inviting this person who is lowering the vibration of the
of course. So it takes Angel Reese back to where she's comfortable at.
You get. So let's continue.
We deserve more. Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
But we gotta give things consequences.
Y'all gotta do something.
But the women coming in, not this year, but next year.
Yeah.
The ones coming this year will still be on the rookie contract again. Mm-hmm. The ones the year after, they're gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us.
Well, they are.
Okay, so I think this is kind of her problem. That because of her popularity, and so we have to mention Caitlin Clark, because of Caitlin Clark's and her popularity, there's now more money coming in. So if these guys, if they are signed a 4 or 5 year contract on 73K, the people coming after on the rookie contracts will get like money of a higher scale.
Of course.
So she's kind of salty because it's a little bit personal that basically the young ones coming behind her are working on her back to get to the kind of money.
Of course, they're standing on the shoulders, yeah. Well, depending.
They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the meetings.
You need to come to the meetings.
I gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, they don't give us, if y'all don't give us what we want, like, we said no.
That's a possibility.
Okay, so now that I'm listening to the clip in context, I think it's more of a personal thing that, look, my own money, you can't get a rookie and start paying a rookie 100K when you were paying me 70K as a rookie. I think that's like what I'm trying to get from this.
No, but she's talking about herself.
Yeah. I don't think she's talking about like the entire.
No, she's talking about herself. Yeah, I mean, it's a self thing so far. Anyway, because again, I saw the short clip I saw of this. But yeah, go on.
But like on the conservative right wing media, they made it seem like she's saying, pay us the same way we're paying LeBron, or we're all going to sit down. We're all not going to play. Do you get the point? Like that's the way they took it because they wanted to make it.
No. But I'm sure. I know for a fact I've seen clips where they say we should be getting more as much as the men. Come on.
I think she did say that.
Yeah. So let's just get out of the way.
Let's go see.
For real.
Yeah.
But she has to do this sort of thing. I think she already has. Does she have 1 million on YouTube?
Okay.
Let me check this. It's important because we're YouTubers too, so also we should be getting all this money. And can I say something? Women do better on YouTube than men. You know that, right?
Of course.
And
of course,
like I say this because Daily Wire is a big media. Okay, 100K. Okay. Daily Wire is a big media company with them.
How many subscribers?
133K. I saw a plaque, so I thought it was a gold plaque.
Okay, yeah, but it's probably the 100K mark.
No, but it's good. It's good for her. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because clearly she cannot rely on her NBA salary. So
exactly, yeah. So she's gonna use that platform.
And
use the platform and
and it looks organic. It doesn't look too corporate like that.
No, yeah. I think she has a lot of creative rights in it from the way it looks.
Yes. It looks organic. It looks like this. They are not bought.
Bro, I've had Lisa Leslie, I think her name is. She's a former WNBA player who apparently is supposed to be her idol or one of the players that she looks up to or whatever. She's retired, obviously.
Yeah. Was
on her show. And Angel Reese asked her, what do you think I should improve in? One of the first things she talked about was her layups. Bro, you know how layups, I wouldn't say layups are like penalties, but layups are like one-on-ones. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
know now.
Obviously.
When somebody else,
You know what I mean? Yeah,
so
you can't miss a layup, you know?
is that like an
Yeah.
alley-oop? Or a layup is when you
No,
get the ball under the
layup, you
rim,
just win it. You just win it, just you.
under the
You got
basket.
time on your hands. Yeah, under the basket, just you.
Okay.
You just run up and you just lay up
Yeah.
into the basket. It's like the easiest shot you can score. You know what I mean? Like, so but that's the fundamental thing. But that's what when I was talking about earlier on, I said I wasn't even doing it. Just you need to go and check these clips out. They are terrible for someone who plays in the WNBA. Her layups are terrible. Her aim is terrible. She's hitting air balls. How can you hit an air ball for a fucking layup?
Okay, so
That's like taking.
yeah.
That's like you have an open goal and you hit it to and it ends up a throw in. If that makes any sense.
That's funny.
That's how bad that is. It's ridiculous.
That's funny.
So that's one of the things Leslie said to us. Say, work on your layup. One of the things you have to work on, amongst other things, is your defense with your layups.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
go ahead.
I'm looking at her. I'm looking at her what's it called? Her guests, because
Right.
your guests kind of determine what
Of course.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
have,
People,
like,
this is the kind of people you kind of guess you have on your show.
Yeah.
Would even make it makes me want to watch it again.
Yeah,
It determines.
no. I don't mean that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously she's doing well.
It will show the kind of standard you're aiming for. You know what I mean? The
Yes.
kind of demographic anyway. Is
Yes,
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, exactly. So she's less than a year on YouTube, and she's already at 100K, which is good. It's organic. I think it's organic. I think it's fair. But then you have Polo G. Okay, the Ball Brothers are kind of basketball, but you have Glorilla, you have Sexy Red. You get my point? Like you have everyone's on Lato and they call Young Thug. You know what I mean? It's like what is happening? You know what I mean? So it's okay.
I'm
Camuse doesn't really count.
You know what's even crazier though?
Yeah.
I guess okay, but yeah. But also, what are the views looking like? Because I know where I'm going with this.
Okay,
I know
so
what I'm asking.
I'm arranging this by most popular. Her most viewed video is 1.2 million. The next is 750K.
Okay.
Then 500K. Then 489.
Because the way I was looking at it was, some of those people, say for example Glorilla, you said Polo G, right?
Yeah.
You said Lado, yeah. Those people have their own demographic of fans as well.
True.
You would think they would not necessarily subscribe to her show because they may not be fans of hers per se, but because my guy who I follow is on this show, let me go and check that show out. So that's why I was looking at the views and that, but that's why I was asking that question. So it's kind of weird.
I know, right? Like, so for example, this video here, are you seeing? Oh, let me stop.
It's not a video, just a.
I know. Let me.
It's a video that you haven't played. You're not playing yet.
Yeah. Let me stop presenting that. The entire tab, the entire window. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't showing you what I was looking at. So you're seeing the page now, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So this video.
Is that Speedy there?
No, I show Speed.
No, Speedy Moment. Not I should Speedy. I said Speedy.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Speedy. I like he's doing great things.
Okay.
Yeah, but go on.
Yeah. So, for example, I just want to show you something that, like as a YouTuber,
oh my God! Sorry. Yeah, you need to watch the clip of him and Speedy. I remember I've seen this. Of course, what am I talking about? Where she tried to ask him about
his dating life.
If he has a girl he's seen, you need to check that clip.
Yeah, no, I watched it.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
But
Speedy's a slick guy.
Yeah, but this, just as a YouTuber, and maybe this is a pointer that she can take. Pay me 100K, please. Thank you, dollars. Her first episode. You are launching your channel for the first time.
Kaya and Anthony.
Right? Are you watching? This one.
Yes.
This one here. Oh shit!
Okay.
What have I done? This one here is her first ever video on the channel.
Right.
It does 150K, which is good. But the title of the video is "She Spills Tea on Caitlin Clark, Her Love Life, SLU, and More" on her new show. And nobody thought it would be smart to put Caitlin Clark on the thumbnail. Nobody thought it would be smart. Nobody thought it would be smart that this girl with whom you had such a rivalry, you can't even make it look as if you invited her on the show. You can't even show her holding a microphone, so it looks as if you interviewed her for your first episode. But because you are black, and it's black, because I've not seen any white person here. Black, you cannot even be smart enough to put Caitlin Clark in the thumbnail. That video, her first video, would have made 2 million views. Trust me.
Fact.
Trust me. Like, it's so dumb. And that's kind of the problem. Because these guys, look at this. If someone does a show and they don't invite any white people, also they don't invite any black people, they will be crying. But look at this. Every thumbnail.
You know what would have been crazy, because this girl was carried that whole Caitlin Clark thing, carried into the league, and and you just showing yourself up that you're not as good as, you know what I mean? Yeah, you guys had a good run and you got to the final, whatever. You didn't score the highest points or nothing, if I can remember correctly.
So,
but the thing, and we all know fundamentally, you can't touch Caitlin Clark. Like, I mean, is it a layup? Is it a shooting? Is it her movement on the court?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's, you know, but instead of you now to just, you know what I mean, bite the bullet and say, oh, just swallow your pride. And imagine if this girl was able to get Caitlin Clark on her fucking
and
podcast.
you know what happened? If she invites Caitlin Clark on the show, she will come.
Of course she will.
She doesn't have a choice. She must come.
You guys are just making a show where you talked about the rivalry, that game, you know what I mean? And you just,
that's all.
Like,
so
when you finish, you guys will both reap the benefits of that fucking episode. Like, it would. But the thing is, yeah, she's just there taking the beef. You're taking it. Even last time she played Caitlin Clark was, I don't know, I think she was like almost triple double or something. Like she finished with like 30 something points, and you couldn't even get to up to 16 points. You know, but you're still trying to. Nah, she. Yeah, but you know, let me say.
Look at this. This is the second part. This is the second problem with the WNBA. Dejournay reveals what it's like dating someone in the WNBA. So they are dating each other, homosexuals. They're homosexuals. That is part of the problem. They don't understand that. The fact that Caitlin Clark is a straight white woman,
straight girl. If you see some of those WNBA girls,
bro, there was a WNBA woman that was bullied for being straight.
Oh shit! I believe so too. Yeah, I believe so too. I didn't hear the story, but I can see it happening.
Yeah, she was bullied for being straight.
You know,
real. That happened. That was the thing that happened.
If you see all the butch girls there, I think that's the.
Yes, her name was Candice Wiggins.
Okay.
She said she was bullied during her time in the league for being straight.
Can you imagine?
She was a target because of her normal identity. She's a normal woman, and they bullied her because she was straight. It's right here. So Angel Reese, she has to invite the homosexuals to her show. She has to pander to them, and they're talking about dating. How can you be in a football league and you're dating an enemy player or you're dating your teammates? That's what happened with Chelsea too. Dating each other, dating coaches, marrying each other. Somebody went and married. A Chelsea player went and married a player from West Ham. What are you doing? So that's the dark side of female sports. It's not just that the sport is an inferior version. It's that it's also used to promote degeneracy.
I agree.
That's the dark underbelly of female sports. They use it to promote homosexuality. We saw the last female World Cup what they were doing. We saw it. The opening ceremony they were doing drag queens.
Yeah, it's shameful, ridiculous.
And FIFA is throwing all its weight behind it. Why? Sport has always been about families being able to come to the sporting environment, enjoy the sport. Why are you pushing gay or
sit in front of a TV as a family and watch?
Yes, why are you pushing gay or children?
And do you know like how much as a kid I used to look forward to these opening ceremonies of when I started understanding everything in football. Yes, come on, man. Whether it's football, whether it's Olympics, it was major. And then we look forward to the opening ceremony because it's a big deal. They might say, imagine this day you're sitting in front of TV with your son and you're watching that rubbish. So I mean, bro, there's a time and a place, and that's just not it.
She said she was forced to retire early because she was bullied for being straight, and she said they are 98% gay. 98. So if Angel Reese is straight, that's like she's maybe the only person in the entire team that is straight. Her father died of AIDS. That's crazy. This Wiggins woman.
Yeah. Wow.
29. She had to retire at 29 because they are bullying her. What the fuck?
That's crazy. That girl could have had another 5 years, 6 years now.
So I think that's part of their problem. Let's see what else she's saying. So they're still crying about their salary, but okay, so you're gay, you're black. That you're already becoming less and less and less marketable, right?
I know.
Yeah, like
that's what I don't get. Somebody when they talk about this whole money business, now who's gonna even no one's gonna want you to sponsor anything for them, because that's not the image a lot of people, most people are still hoping that's not the image they're trying to put out there,
So this is where she's talking about the fact that her apartment costs $8,000. So that's what I was trying to get at with what we were saying. And the question was, if your salary is $8,000, sorry, if your rent is $8,000, how can you afford to be living in an apartment that costs $8,000 per month? Like, what are you doing? Are you doing something on the side? We even have the stripper pole here. Are you doing? You understand? Look, these are ads. Okay. To be fair, guys, this is AI. This one here with the pole is AI. I did that myself. Yeah, but these two are real. These two are real, right? She has to show her ass. She must show it to get followers and brand deals. She has to. So you come out and you announce, you declare to the world that this is how much I'm paying for rent. Don, you know what that means? That means that as a guy now that you're shooting your shot.
Who's gonna help me out here?
Exactly. As a guy shooting your shot with Angel Reese, you must.
You wanna cover her rent. You know what I mean?
Cover her rent for that month at
yeah,
least.
man.
So you're looking at 15.
You know,
You're looking at 10 to 15K on top of the date. That is going to be maybe 10K. That is what that means. But nobody's willing to talk about it. Nobody's willing to talk about it. So I guess we didn't really talk seriously about this Shaquille O'Neal situation. Now that the wind has blown over, and we'll still get to Shaq because Shaq, we'll get back to Shaq. But what did you think of this thing when you saw it?
what did Shaq do?
So Angel Reese was talking about.
Oh, sorry. Is that the question?
Which question?
You said, what do you think about it? You're talking about the Shaq incident.
Yeah, with Angel Reese.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
With what the comment he made? Because
Yes.
he said a bunch of things.
Yeah, so
Okay.
what he said. So let's give it a little bit of context, right? So
Yeah, let's unpack it a bit.
yeah, he was on her podcast, and Shaq said, and she was complaining as they always do that we're not being paid as much, blah blah blah, right? So this is the clip here. It's 15 minutes, so we can't watch it in full, but
Of course,
he
okay.
said basically that the WNBA don't make as much money because they don't dunk. The rim is too
Yeah,
high.
oh, okay.
He's been
That's
saying
what I
that.
said.
Yeah, he's been saying
And he suggested they lower the rim.
Yes, he's been saying that. So he suggested they should lower the rim, and the counter argument to that has always been, if we lower the rim, if we lower the rim, then it's not the same basketball as the one that made the men are playing. And it's like, come on, bitch. The rim,
It was never going to be the same.
Exactly, that's
Rim or
one.
not, it's not the same.
and the rim already has a wider radius. That's one.
Yeah.
And the ball is lighter. That's two.
It's smaller, yeah.
So the ball is smaller and lighter, and the rim is wider.
Yeah.
So it's already a different sport, darling.
Yep.
So
Stop.
so the next thing he said was, you see those shorts that you wore that time you went on Wild and Out. You guys should be wearing those shorts. That's why I said that Shaq told us to dunk in her panties. I'm like, oh my god, that's why you fucking bastard. And it's true. If the girls are playing basketball looking like this, then it's a little bit more sexy. Why are you playing basketball dressed like men? Question: why is Alicia Lehman the most famous female footballer?
From the fact that she has a way of rolling her shorts.
She wears the tightest shorts. That is why.
Yes, she wears the tightest shorts and she rolls it up even more. Yeah, around the waist.
That is why we even know her name.
Of course. Yep.
We know her name.
Yep.
I know Alicia Lehman. I know the club. I don't know the club she plays for.
And she knows what she's doing.
And she knows what she's doing. So if women play football like this, more people will care. It's like, look at this. Go and do squats. You know what I mean? Go and do squats.
And wear small shorts.
And wear small shorts that are tight. In fact, let me show you how stupid this thing is. Manchester United, a few years ago, they designed a new kit for the women. They had a new kit that was very, very shapy. It was like very shapely, and the shorts were kind of short.
Is she still dating her from? She moved to Juve to join him this year. Well, I don't know if it's necessary to join him.
Douglas Luiz, yes.
Are they married?
Yeah, they got married.
Oh, okay.
Did you see when she was on the stream with Speed and they were like in a jewelry store and she was like, "Oh, Speed, buy this bracelet for me." You know, like obviously I know Speed and he didn't know.
Lehman said that.
Alicia Lehman, she's like $20,000 bracelet, right? And so Speed already carried it and he was about to buy it. So the chat told him like, "Look, she's married. So they're like, "You're married?" She said, "Yeah, no, yes, no." I was like, okay." I'm telling you, they really saved him.
Bad boy.
Okay,
but no, saved him. It's not his fault though. You know, clearly.
No, they saved him from paying 20K to a married woman, bro. What the fuck?
Of course. Oh, but I guess so. Yeah.
So see,
to him, that would be nothing anyway.
Adidas released this jersey, and
no way they released this jersey. No way. Stop playing.
See now, Manchester United have been accused of sexism, and it's like If the women are playing like this, we will be watching.
Bro, come on, no, come on, man. Why would they play like that? That's a bit too much, man. Are you serious?
Bro, we look. This 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Don, 10 years ago, Adidas was designing shirts like this.
Really? That's crazy. Yeah, come on.
Bro, listen to me. It is possible. We can do it. I know what I'm saying. Imagine a shirt like this.
Bro, see, already, I know for a fact, already they make their fit is different anyway, because they make it kind of in a way smaller, hugs their body a bit more.
Bro,
the shirts, the top,
a shirt like this,
but
with
this is too
like
much.
This, it's not too much. In fact, it's not even enough. Crop top.
No. It's not even enough. What more would you want?
Crop top.
It's not even enough.
Let them be wearing crop top with this type of
man, this is not nice. Like, no wonder they banned it. Come on, man. They can wear this. That's fine. And the funny thing is, this is not any special small shorts. This is just a smaller size she's wearing.
That's what I'm saying.
Then she's rolled up even more.
Why are the basketball women dressing like men? Wear something sexy, you'll be fine. Your followers will go up. Why must you dress like a man?
No, I understand what you're saying, but like I said, this is too much. This United one is too much.
Why do you say too much? What's wrong with it?
Yeah, but you know what? Even with that said, you're saying why are they dressing like men? You will say you want the butch ones to dress like how are they gonna?
No. What I'm trying to say is, even if they're butch, even if they're lesbians,
I guess it's the rules. Yeah, if they made a rule that listen, we don't want women wearing no big shorts, and you know what? It would. We all know it would improve our viewership anyway. Come on, that's very obvious.
Even if men don't hate lesbians, they just don't like masculine women.
Yeah, of course.
You get the point. So if you just look nice, because it's like lesbians, they hate men so much they start to dress like 13-year-old boys, right? So why don't you just put on a nice sexy shirt like this, put on a nice sexy shorts like this? Even if you start kissing each other on the stadium, it will be okay. It will be fine. Like it won't be too terrible. You get? And the entire world say sexist. Why? Women wear this all the time.
I know.
Like so how is it sexist?
Of course.
So that's what I'm trying to say. They're calling it sexist because men like it. It's not because of any other thing. If women turned up playing football like this, we would know more female footballers. It wouldn't just be Alicia Lehman.
I agree with you, but like I said again, that's a whole cleavage showing them.
It's okay, bro. It's okay. It's allowed. It's fine. They can do it. It's not bad because women dress like this even to their place of employment. Am I wrong? So why can't a footballer do the same?
Yeah, but my point is, again, goes back to that whole family sport that we talked about before. That's the angle I'm looking at it from.
What's that?
Yeah, it goes back to we talked about it being a family sport, right?
Yeah.
So, but I guess.
But come on.
I mean, you obviously would rather push this than push the other gender, right?
Breast is family values. Like children suck breast. Like it's fine. Children watch female volleyball and their outfits are skimpy as fuck.
Yeah. Right? Facts.
So if the female volleyball, come on. So
that's the thing, though. Yeah.
You say what?
Oh, that. I said we've stated the fact that if all together with the WNBA, but that's where they're going to say that's where I can just tell you the narrative that they're going to push after that. They're trying to victime, they're trying to make us, they're trying to dumb us down.
Exploit.
They're trying to exploit us. Yeah. You know, so we know that's where they're going to go. Yeah, of course.
Look, this is joy unspeakable. Like you don't have to be daft. Look, we don't care about women's accomplishments. We care about your bodies. We don't care about your intellect. We care about what you look like. That's what we care about.
Speak for yourself, bro.
Look at all this ass. Look, okay, just to prove the point, watch this. See, volleyball. Wait now, volleyball gold medal match, 5.7 million views.
Of course,
USA against Japan. For women's VNL, we don't know what that is done. 1.4 million views. USA versus Turkey. Turkey is an unknown country. Semi-finals, 1.1 million views.
We know what's even crazier though, yeah. If you look at that, it says 5.7 million views, yeah, and it tells you when it was. It's trying to tell you when it was actually posted, yeah.
Yeah.
But this other one clearly has 9 months ago with 1.4 million views.
Done. This is a 2-hour video. A 2-hour video getting 5.7 million views is a fucking accomplishment on YouTube. Are you crazy?
2 hours and another 50 minutes and it's 3 hours. So you're saying 2 hours. So 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Yes. On YouTube, if you get 1 million views on a video of 2 hours, that's
but like I said, of course.
You get so that is what is happening. We are seeing some ass. Let's see it. This is what we want. countries? Serbia. You see some nice Serbian Valishkovas and all these other people. Look, camel toe, most knuckles. Look at this, man. Fuck off, man. There is nothing there, but there's just something sexy about this. You get, like, why is it such a difficult concept? Look. Come on, man. Look at this girl, for God's sake. Look at her. This is from 2014. Look, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think let's move on. Let's move on before this turns into something else. Okay. So,
I was about to say, it's already turned to something else.
so Shaq said, look, wear those shorts you were wearing when you were doing Wild and Out. Do you know how many t-shirts you sell? You're tripping. Those same little ass shorts. And the whole world said, oh, Kate, she's young enough to be his daughter. Shaq is 53. She's 25. He's a
bro, let me tell you something. They are fucking stupid, yeah? Shaq is one of the fucking meanest businessmen out there.
Exactly.
Shaq owns about 155, what's it called?
Walmart.
Franchises of,
yeah.
Yeah, not Walmart, one of these other ones. Amongst other things that he owns. Yeah, one of these other places. You know what I mean? 155 franchises he owns, you know? And he owns Reebok.
Wow.
You know, like Shaq owns about 500 businesses. That's not even a joke. You can do your Googles.
Yeah.
You know? So if he's saying that, he's not saying that to be perverted.
Yeah.
He's looking out for the chick by saying he's giving a business. He didn't say go naked. He says it's some shorts, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when I read the comments, when I saw the clip, I read the comments. You could always look at it from a stupid angle.
And the funny thing is that she wore the shorts herself. He didn't say, look at these sexy shorts, wear these shorts. He said, those ones that you wore, the ones that you wore by yourself when you went out that day, go and wear that one. If you dunk in that, it's match made in heaven. It will combine very well and bring more views. See this girl, like, just imagine posterizing somebody like Angel Reese with a nice ass, posterizing some white girl. You know, with her muff in her face. It will work. It will work, but they can't dunk. So you don't have those types of moments to go viral and make things happen. You know what I mean? So but the reaction was, oh, he's a pervert. She's young. And it's like, this girl is 22 years old. She's an adult. Shaq is also an adult. The fact that he's older than her doesn't change the fact that they are male and female.
The fact that they're both adults,
and they're of age. So it's like, come on, Shaq, what the F? You're 30 years older than her and supposed to be her mentor. So he's telling her, look at how this girl is dressing. Look, you can see the ass from here. The ass is out.
So they're saying as if he's saying something outrageous.
So even here, she's following Aisha Lehman and rolling her leg, rolling her shorts. Exactly. This doesn't improve her movement. This does not improve her movement. That is why we know this girl's name and we don't know this one's name. We know the name of this one that shows her thighs. We don't know the name of this dirty lesbian because she doesn't follow the dress code. See, she rolls her leg everywhere. She's showing her leg. So, I mean, she's already.
No, I'm just talking. So I'm just looking up some of Shaq's businesses that he owns. So like I said before, Shaq was saying it from a good place, but people are not seeing
because people,
they just wanna. When I go through the comments, I'm like, you guys are so dumb.
They're so dumb. They don't know what this guy is saying. You are complaining about a problem. You've been complaining about the problem for the past 10, 15, 20, maybe 30 years. Somebody came out and said, do this to solve your problem. They're like, no, we won't do it. Okay, then continue to suffer and cry.
They said he sold in 2016. Previously owned 155 locations, which for 5 guys. That's what I'm thinking about. 5 guys. Okay. Which accounted for 10% of the brand's franchise portfolio. Can you imagine? That's crazy.
Exactly. So, you have a problem. You are crying about it. Look at this fat bull dyke here. Look at this one. Who is going to come and watch?
Even the ref is not. Even the ref has those tendencies.
The ref is not
the ref has a tendency. No, but the game's not going on now. They just. I think it's probably game over or something, or whatever.
Not even that. You can even see the empty spots from the picture.
The ref's got the ball in the hand.
even without the focus. So I don't understand how you are a human being. You have a problem. You complain about the problem. Somebody who has been doing basketball since before you were born came out and said, "This is how you solve your problem, ma. Do this." And you say, "No, I won't do it." If she starts rolling up this second leg and stops wearing these leggings,
It's in the second leg.
showing
Yeah,
her
sure.
ass. It will help. If all of them start doing it, it will help. But it's about hatred of men, so they don't want anything that men will enjoy. That is what
Oh, of
it's
course.
that's what it's about. The whole male gaze or all these things. So continue to suffer and wallow. My only problem is that the NBA is paying for it. And as when a woman talks, people think that the world won't stop. Sometimes the world will stop because that's what happened with tennis. So women came out and said they are paying men 3 million. Oh, sorry, they're paying men 5 million. They're only paying women 3 million.
Yeah.
Somebody came out and said, okay, no, now men and women get the same amount of money, even though men play 3-4 hours, women play one
Yep.
2 hours in the final. They still give the champion the same amount of money. Who worked more? Who got more money? The women got more money, even though it's quote unquote equal. Because on a men's match, in a men's final, you can put 20 ads, let's say 30 ads for a
Mm-hmm.
3-hour game. On a woman's match, you can't put more than 20 ads. You can't put more than 10
Yeah.
ads because you have less time to put your advertisements. So you are basically taking the money from the men that the men were going to get from the 3-hour game and giving it to the women just to make it equal. That is the myth of female equality. That is the myth of equality. Just like the United States men's and women's national team. Remember,
Mm.
when women were crying, I'll be one back, and the rest of the lesbians, when they were crying
Mm-hmm.
that women don't get paid, oh, women, they've won 10 World Cups, but they only get paid $80,000, something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
The men, they've never won a World Cup, but they get paid millions. People thought they were joking 10 years ago. 5 years ago, people started taking it seriously. 3 years ago, they said, okay, fine, this is what's going to happen. FIFA, when you collect the money from FIFA, put the money in this account. When you collect the money from this football, put it in this account. When you collect the money from Olympics, put it in this account. The money for the men, the money for the women, all the money, put it in one account. We will pay everybody equally from that account. That's what's
It's
happening now in men's football in America. So
crazy. Yeah.
people that were collecting, the men that were generating 2 billion, that's World Cup. The men that were generating 8 billion, 10 billion, and they're only collecting maybe 2% of that money, maybe 1%. The women who are collecting 20% of maybe 300 million, they're putting them all together inside the same bucket and they're paying them the same money. That is communism. That is
Yeah. At
evil.
its finest.
So that's the point. Because whenever I talk about this, they say, no, it's not going to happen. It will never happen. It has happened before to the United States men. Imagine they're paying me Pulisic and being tackled by angry Africans. Then you're
Yeah.
a woman and you're paying me the same money as a woman. Like, it doesn't make
The,
sense. It's not the same
the,
sport.
the disrespect. Yeah, of course. Come on. We know it's not the same sports.
United States will go
You
and
know?
play Thailand and beat them 15-0.
Yeah.
They'll be scoring goals from 70 yards, 90 yards. Because
Ridiculous.
American women, they are empowered. They take all kinds of drugs. The Korean women, they barely eat. Sorry, the Thailand women, they don't have nourishment. They don't have human rights. You just bring them to a match and beat them. And you don't even have the common decency to have a little bit of sportsmanship. You remember now?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was against Thailand. Women don't even know
Yeah. One of those.
women don't even have sportsmanship.
No, it's terrible. It doesn't take much to take them off. You know, they start pulling hair and throwing punches, and this is not even
Exactly.
kicking out at other players.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to revisit that nonsense. They should all go and fuck off. But the one thing is that it can happen. They can start giving
Yeah.
these women LeBron James money. They can snatch money from LeBron James and give it to a woman. They can do it.